Have you heard the gossip on Hashgraph?
Sushi, sake, Hashgraph. A notable agreement.
Distributed Lehman Technologies.
And an ever-growing community. That said, let's dive into the gossip.
What is he talking about? And who am I? That's a secret you obviously know. You know you like me. Hashgraph, Hashgraph.
Spotted. Hashgraph team seen in Japan. It looks like the Swirlds team was in Japan last week. This was confirmed by a few posts from Twitter. This holds some significance, as Japan is one of the largest crypto markets in the world and has historically been very welcoming to these innovative technologies. Japan is also home to many large enterprises that have expressed a keen interest in exploring blockchain and other distributed ledger technologies. This is especially seen amongst the major Japanese financial institutions, which also include some of the largest banks in the entire world. Some say that the Japanese banks are some of the largest proponents of blockchain and are also taking some serious steps to implement the tech. Let's hope the Hashgraph team wasn't only in Japan for singing karaoke and watching robots. Moving on to other gossip. This past week, Swirlds announced an agreement with VMS Software to enable VMS's customers to use the Hashgraph technology. For those non-techies out there, VMS is a company that develops and supports the legendary OpenVMS operating system. Initially released in the 1970s, OpenVMS was one of the first virtual memory systems to take advantage of clustering. Basically, this is the infrastructure that ensures mission-critical applications are up all the time. However, what stood out to me the most in this announcement was a quote from VMS's CEO. It reads, "Our client applications perform tens of thousands of transactions per second and require world-class scalability and security. Swirlds Hashgraph is the only solution on the market today that can meet their needs, and we are thrilled to be leading the industry in operating system innovation through this partnership." This is a good sign in the growing Hashgraph ecosystem by showing real interest from people in wanting to use the technology. But powering this all is the growing interest in distributed ledger technologies. To follow up on his popular Hidden Secrets of Money series, Mike Maloney sits down with Dr. Lehman Baird to provide us a crash course on DLTs. In this video, Dr. Baird gives us a rundown on the history, pros, and cons surrounding some of the most popular blockchains and other consensus protocols. However, my favorite part is how animated in frustration Lehman gets when covering proof-of-work consensus. I see now why he was so passionate in applying voting-based consensus in developing Hashgraph. This was a very engaging interview, so I recommend you go see for yourself. For the record, Mike's explanation of blockchain is probably one of the best that I've ever encountered since first being exposed to Bitcoin and blockchain. And finally, on to the best part, community gossip. This week, the main Telegram channel reached over 16,000 members. This is a notable accomplishment considering the channel was only set up less than 6 months ago. There has been a very healthy dialogue amongst those interested in learning more about Hashgraph. However, as I covered in last week's video, there still remains those crypto barbarians aggressively asking for, well, you know what. I see now why the developer community wanted to move over to Discord. And speaking of which, the Hashgraph Discord server appears to be growing well, with continuing discussions amongst the developer community. You should go check it out when you get the chance. So that's it. That's all the gossip that I have for you this week. I've left links to everything we covered down below. I also want to take the opportunity to thank all those that have watched my videos so far. I only started this channel a few weeks ago, and I've greatly appreciated your support. That said, don't hesitate to leave a comment to this video. And if you like this video and want to see more, like and subscribe to my channel for future gossip. Thanks for watching.